A while ago, we left the city and moved to the mountains for less noise, less pollution, and less people.
Yeah, I said it. Thanos was on to something.
But we also got less of something we didn't want to get less of. Internet. Where we moved had limited internet options. There are no coax or fiber optic cables ran in our neighborhood. And the cable company wanted to charge us $15,000 just for them to run a connection to our neighborhood.
What are you, ignorant?
That ain't happening. So we were faced with the challenge of getting decent internet in our rural neighborhood. And after years of believing we were stuck with slow internet options, we did some research and found something that works. If you can relate, I hope this helps.
Before I show you what we use now, let me tell you a little bit about the struggle we had trying to get decent internet. First, we had DSL. DSL uses a telephone line to bring internet to your home. The top speeds we got with this were 1 to 3 megabits download, half a meg upload. It's slow. We couldn't stream anything without a whole lot of buffering. Sometimes we couldn't stream anything at all. Browsing the web, checking social media, slow. Paying bills online, slow. Downloading anything, slow. You get the picture? The S in DSL should stand for slow. Then we tried satellite internet with its new Gen 5 technology, promising speeds of up to 25 megabits download. To those of you fortunate enough to have a cable or a fiber connection, that might sound slow.
Yeah.
But to those of us less fortunate DSL users, that sounds like
Yeah.
So we tried it.
And it's faster than DSL, but it's also more expensive. It has data caps, something DSL didn't have, and the latency is actually worse than DSL because satellite has a 46,000 mile round trip that has to happen before anything can happen online. So this is a noticeable delay when you're doing certain things, and certain things just can't happen with satellite internet. Voice over IP, live streaming IPTV, or gaming online. And they tell you this up front. The data caps, they say, is a soft data cap.
So they don't completely shut your connection off after you go over your data limit, but when you do go over, you get throttled back to DSL speeds for the rest of the month.
So basically, satellite sucked too. But the one thing I got out of using satellite was halfway through the month when we went over our data limit and we were throttled back, I would use my cell phone as a hotspot so we could still stream. And we found that this performed better than satellite, way better than DSL. So this made me start researching LTE as a home internet solution.
Aha! Aha!
I couldn't keep using my phone as a hotspot because 1, I had to be home, and 2, the carrier puts a 10 gigabyte limit on the data that you can use as a hotspot. So we would run through that pretty quick. But I kept searching and I found modems that you can use with your cellular SIM card. There are several devices out there that you can use to use cellular as a home internet solution. They range from very expensive to affordable. I'll show you what I use. They're more on the affordable side. But I encourage you to do your research because you may find something that works better for you and your situation in your home.
The most important piece to this puzzle is the SIM card. Without this, you have no LTE, no cellular connection, no internet. Get this activated with an unlimited data plan with the carrier that gives you the best cell signal and cell service in your area.
So here's what I use. And ironically, they're both made by Netgear. No, I'm not an affiliate. I'm not selling or promoting these products. But I really just found these products to be affordable and easy to use. So I'll show you what I use and how I use them. And then you can make up your own mind if this is something that will work for you.
Show me the money.
First, we have the Netgear MR1120 Nighthawk M1. This is both a cellular modem and a wireless router. It broadcasts both 2.4 and 5 gigahertz wireless signals. The Nighthawk M1 allows up to 20 devices to be connected wirelessly. It has a single button on it that powers the device on and off when held down, and toggles the display screens when pressed and released. The display shows the network being used, the type of signal, the signal strength bars, how many devices are currently connected, and the amount of data used and how many days left on the cycle. The next screen shows your Wi-Fi network and your password. On the opposite side, there's an Ethernet port allowing you to connect the device directly to the M1 or connect another router and use the M1 as a modem. A USB-C port used to charge the battery or to power the M1 without using a battery. And a USB-A port can be used to charge other devices or to tether data. And also 2 TS9 antenna ports to connect external antennas to strengthen the cellular signal when needed. But I must say the internal antennas on the M1 are pretty good on their own. The bottom has a cover that comes off while pushing in the direction of the arrows, revealing the battery. Underneath the battery, the SIM card slot. This uses a micro-sized SIM card and it slides in and out underneath the guard. Be sure to make sure the SIM card is facing the right way with the notch facing down. A hard reset button and an SD memory card slot. This is a great device that can be used as a home internet solution, a mobile hotspot, or even a media server between your devices with the SD card.
Ooh, that's a bingo! Is that the way you say it? That's a bingo.
You just say bingo.
Bingo! How fun! But I digress. Where were we? Yeah.
Next we have the Netgear LB1120. This is the device that I actually use for my home internet. This is only a cellular modem and can't be used as a router for multiple devices like the M1. However, you can connect a router directly to it and complete your home network, and that's exactly how I use it. It has a simple interface and setup. There's the power light indicator, bars to show the signal level, and a data transfer blinking light to show that a device is connected via the Ethernet port. And on the back it has 2 TS9 antenna ports just like the MR1100. It has an Ethernet port, which is the only way to connect to the internet with this device as it doesn't give off a wireless signal like the Nighthawk. You have your hard reset button, you have your power button, and your power cord. And on the bottom there's a cover that you open up, and this is where you place your SIM card. It uses a micro-sized SIM card just like the Nighthawk. Unlock the tray, lift it up, place the SIM card in, circuit side down, notch facing the right way, pull the tray down, pull it to lock it, and you're all set.
You home free. Home free.
Like a bird.
Now that I showed you what I use, let's take a look at how well it performs. First, let me show you a couple of snapshots of speed tests when I still had satellite internet. The download speed isn't too bad, but check out how high that ping is. That's the bad latency you get with satellite internet. Now let's take a look at a few live speed tests of what I use now. These first few are with the LB1120. In this device, I use the Verizon SIM card with a Verizon Unlimited data plan. Check it out. Now these speed tests are with my Nighthawk M1 using an AT&T SIM card with an AT&T unlimited data plan. Now of course the quality of the cell service you get at your house will determine how well this is going to work for you. But keep in mind, your signal does not have to be perfect. I only get 2, sometimes 3 bars of signal strength, and as you can see, my speeds are still pretty good, and that's without using any external antennas or a cell booster. Both of these devices work great and are simple to use. I use the LB1120 as my main home internet option, and I use the Nighthawk as my backup or for internet on the go to take it with us when we travel. As you can see, my internet experience has drastically improved.
I've been able to stream HD on multiple devices in my house at the same time, game online, video chat, have everyone in my house online at the same time doing multiple things without worrying about data caps, connection speed, or if my internet connection could handle the load. I have up to 20 devices connected at any given time, and it just works. It is such a relief to finally have decent internet. And if you were in the same boat as me, I hope this helps.
Links to my devices and one of my data plans are in the description below. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments and I'll answer them all as soon as I can. If you found this helpful, please hit the like and subscribe button, and I look forward to putting out more helpful content. Thanks for watching and have a good one.
Thank you. You've been helpful.